Understand the haste to text. Alright, look at this comment here. We are all black in Trinidad, right? So I understand the typo, right? You mark back instead. Now, just to make this topic not too lengthy, right? We are not all black in Trinidad, alright? Many of us are dark skinned, but we are not all black, right? So I'm going to explain who is black in Trinidad. Alright, in the ISUPK under Commanding General Yahana is where you're going to find the truth of the so-called black man, Native Indian man, and the Hispanic man. We are the ones that are black. Alright, so I'm going to read why this is important, because the Christian church have hidden the identity of the so-called blacks, Native Indians, and Hispanic study. Reading from the book of Acts chapter 13 and verse 1. Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon, that were called Niger. And that Latin word Niger is where the word nigger comes from, which means black. So everyone in Trinidad today is not black. That black term was used even way back, as we just read here, even from in the New Testament, to identify a particular demographic of people, right? As Niger back then, and today called niggers. The real Jews, according to the Bible, according to history, and according to archaeology. The so-called black man, Native Indian man, and the Hispanic man are the ones that are black. The ones that are rejected by society, but the ones that have been chosen by the Most High Power. Let me give you another scripture. This is from the book of Jeremiah chapter 14 and verse 2. Judah mourneth, which means the Jews are in mourning. The Jews are one of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel, the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Judah mourneth, and the gates therefore thereof languish. The gates thereof languish is speaking about our religious leaders, alright, and not being there to protect us, the so-called black Native Indian man, woman, and child, to teach us our culture, which is according to the scriptures, the laws, commandments, and statutes, and which refuse to reveal our identity to us, the Israelite or the real Jews in the Bible. Alright, the scriptures are saying here, they are black as unto the ground. So the Jews are black. And this is what we have read in the book of Acts chapter 13 and verse 1. And the cry of Jerusalem is gone up. So just to make a short answer to this comment, those that are black in Trinidad, in the Caribbean, in North, Central, South America are the so-called blacks. The Native Indians as the Caribs and Arawaks, and the Hispanics. The native Venezuelans, which are the Asherites, alright, we have the Panamanians, alright, and so forth. These are the ones that are black. Blacks, Native Indians, so-called blacks, Native Indians, and Hispanics, right, that was brought across here from the transatlantic slave trade. Shalom.